Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope everyone are doing well. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, you guys. So good to see you. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm sorry I've been offline for a little bit. Just had to focus on my own life and really integrate all these new energies that's been coming through lately. Thank you for checking in on me. I am okay. I am pretty far from the fires. It is yeah, I have no words, honestly. Like, I made few videos that I might post later on, but right now I just want to focus on you guys and tap into the energy and see what is coming in for you this year. Okay, so what do we need to know for this reading? Please, as always, only take parts that resonate and leave what does not. Okay, let's see. Taking time to reflect. Yes, definitely. This is exactly what I've been doing too. It's important to sometimes just chill, take your time to rest, rejuvenate, sleep a lot, right? Spend a lot of time in nature, by the water. I'm also getting that you might want like hit a gym or something, like sign up for a membership this year, right? Start going to, to gym more often. Not only to exercise, but swim, use the pool, be by the water. Swimming is just so healthy. Water is so healing in every form, and it's less friction on your body. So if you have any joint problems or any muscle issues, swimming is the best way to move your body, to start with that, right? And then also, of course, steam room, sauna, stretching, all that good stuff. Let's see what else. Yeah, be fearless and stand strong. What I'm getting here is that there is a very, very heavy division happening right now where, God's children are being separated from demonic, corrupted entities, and you may be feeling this in your life. And it is important to stay strong in your truth, in your authenticity, in righteousness, right? Nothing will protect you more than, staying out of sin, staying out of addictions, staying away from corrupted people and places and situations, right? So standing strong in your values, in your beliefs. And sometimes it may get a little bit lonely because honestly it feels like there's more corrupted people on earth right now than righteous people, right? You might feel like that, but if you cannot find good people, be one, right? Become one. Live by an example, right? Because we need you in your authenticity, we need you in your righteousness. We need you in your service. That's how you serve the Most High. That's how you serve God, right? Yes, definitely. Transform and unveil your gifts. I'm definitely getting that this year is going to be a huge year of transformation, right? This year, you will be able to make some huge leaps, okay, what comes to your purpose, your gifts, your mission, right? Your hobbies, your talents, your business, whatever it is that you are focusing on right now, it will progress, and it will progress rapidly, okay? So make sure that you don't get caught up in any distractions, okay? Make sure that you don't let nobody mess with your mission, with your purpose, with your gifts, okay? You need to protect those gifts, and you need to cultivate them, actively cultivate them, to stay consistent, right? Every day. And yeah, shifting your perception. You can choose your wanted timeline. You can choose the frequency that you want to vibrate on, right? And nothing will elevate your frequency more than staying close to God, you guys. Staying righteous, right? Staying truthful, right? Doing the right thing, right? Choosing your battles, right? Choosing constructive choices instead of destructive choices, right? Also, moving your body, okay? Moving that energy around, rearranging some things, okay? Spirit doesn't like stagnant energy because everything is always changing and evolving. Only change is constant. So don't be afraid to try new things, okay? This year, nothing will change unless you change something, right? But yeah, just having like positive mindset, having positive thoughts, you know. I think it's activation vibration. Online on Instagram, I think her name is Heather. She has this very beautiful mantra that says, everything is working out best case scenario. Everything is working out best case scenario. Write this down and put it on your wall, okay? And make sure that that's the first thing you see in the morning, okay? And keep repeating that mantra every single day, many times a day, okay? Also, of course, prayer works. Just having like a change, a shift of perception, you know, instead of thinking that we are in these crazy apocalyptic times, you know, really like having a different type of perspective, understanding that the old earth is dying out, right? The more light is coming to the earth, the more darkness we will see coming to the surface. And this is exactly what is happening right now, right? There is a massive awakening happening here. And you know, even in these crazy tragic times like here in California, it's just so beautiful to see how people are coming together as a community and just helping one another and having compassion and empathy. And these are regular people. Like, these are not, you know, rich people. These are just regular people that are helping one another to, in what way ever they can, you know, even if it's just like sending a message. Like, people have been checking up on me, you know, for the past week, like people that I didn't even know that cared, you know. And that is just, yeah, it's very heartwarming. It's very beautiful. Like, even you just having a positive thoughts about somebody, or sending them that message, or especially if you have anybody that you need to forgive, or if there's anything you're holding against anybody, or any grudges, try and really focus on releasing that, okay? Try and really focus on resolving those conflicts. It doesn't mean that you need to go back to those people, but forgive them, you know, forgive them. Let that energy resolve, let that energy unfold, you know, because it's almost like having energetic tumor when you're holding on to grudges or anger or resentment. It's like having tumor, you know, on an energetic level, and it will block your energy flow, okay? It will block your opportunities, your blessings. And just forgiving and releasing, you know, certain people out of your life is going to be very, very, very helpful this year. What else, Spirit? Yes, surrounding yourself with protective energy. I think God is really calling you closer right now, in many ways, in every way. Like lately I've been cleansing not only my energy, my personal energy, my space, my apartment, right, my relationships, right, really like taking deep inventory of my life, but also vehicles. You know, it's important to protect your vehicles and always pray for you know, always pray over any devices, because everything is energy, okay? So whether we see it or not, everything is energy, right? So it's important to protect not only your homes, cover your pets, cover your friends, your loved ones, praying over your food, over your drinks, your water, your bodies, your health, praying over your mission, you know, because there will be a lot of distractions when it comes to your mission this year. The darkness doesn't want you to progress. They're trying to keep you down, right? And you may have these people in your life that are holding you back intentionally, because they can see your potential. They can see how great you can be, you know. They can see even further than what you can see, you know. These people believe in you more than you believe in yourself, and that's why they are standing there in the way, right? These are people assigned to you to literally hold you back, hold you down, trying to trip you, trying to distract you, trying to stop you from having your major breakthrough when it comes to your mission and your purpose in this lifetime, you know. And for some of you guys, this may be something very personal, like healing traumas, or healing family karma, relationships, something family related. For some of you guys, maybe career related, right? Like breaking generational curses when it comes to abundance, right? So let's say if you are coming from a family that didn't have a lot, right, you will be the first one that will have a lot, you know, because we are in the times of major generational wealth transfer, where God's children are, you know, they are receiving funds from the places where these funds don't belong to, you know. They were stolen from good people. These funds were literally taken from good people, and now we're in times where there's just so many opportunities, you know, just even online. There's so many opportunities to make money and build wealth for yourself, and build generational wealth for yourself, you know, build funds for yourself. And you need to tap into that, okay? You need to study more, you need to do more research. I'm definitely getting that this year you may be getting back to studying, you know. You may be going back to school or studying online, but I'm getting that you will be getting like a new degree, or there may be like a career transition happening for you this year, and will be very, very major, and will change a lot of things for you. So I just heard from 0 to 100. So you will go literally from 0 to 100 this year, okay? And you need to believe in this, okay? It's like you can't achieve things that you don't believe into. Like, you need to believe in this. Like, if you want to be, let's say, I don't know, like, let's say if you want to be a realtor, for example. It's just an example, right? You need to write it down on your wall that you already have this degree, that you are already a successful realtor, and you need to already live that life. Like, you know, you need to study, you need to know how these people think, what they do on a daily basis, what's this schedule like, let's say watching some material, right, watching some shows, studying the material, right, getting to know people who work in that field, whatever that field may be for you, right? You may want to be an artist, you may want to be a healer. Like, it don't matter what is it, you know what it is for you, but it is important to first manifest it in your mind before it can actually manifest in 3D. Everything starts with an idea, right? So the more you energize that idea, the more you deposit towards that idea, the faster it will come to fruition in 3D. But I definitely see you being very successful in this mission of yours this year, and it will happen this year. No cap, 2025 will happen for you. It's almost like everybody like, you are finding your right position, you are finding like the thing that you love the most, and you're really tapping into, like, you finally have the courage to tap into that thing and just go forward full speed with it. Yeah, staying rooted and grounded, okay? First of all, there's a lot of greenery here. I think this is Archangel Raphael. This card represents like energy healing, heart activation, heart healing, but then also nature, right? If you see, there's a crystal as a third eye on this angel's forehead. So really utilizing everything that Mother Earth has to offer to you in this season, right? Starting from the energy to the ground, doing actual grounding, laying on the ground, right, hugging the tree. And if you can set your feet, bare feet on the ground every day, that would be very, very beneficial for you, because you can ground and integrate that energy, and then also Mama Earth will suck all your toxic energy and rejuvenate your whole energy field, your aura, right, your energy body. Also swimming in the natural waters, just going out in nature, you know, breathing some fresh air. If you guys live in the cities, I highly recommend that you take weekend trips outside of the city, go in the forest or somewhere to some rural areas, okay, where you can just connect with Mother Earth. But this is going to be very, very essential this year, and just making it a habit, okay? But also staying rooted and grounded, like really applying critical thinking to everything that you see and hear, because there's like this trickster spirit manifesting, like going around right now. I've noticed like a lot of people will switch up on you this year, okay? And I was getting like a message earlier today about like 144,000 chosen, God's children, right, chosen ones. And I was asking about this number, and the message that I received was that we are not in those times yet, that eventually, yes, there will be a very small amount of people that will be following the steps of Jesus Christ and will be following the steps of righteousness. But right now, there are still more people that are doing that, but people will eventually, a lot of people, more and more people will start switching up because they don't have enough faith, okay? They don't have enough trust in God, and they don't have enough trust and faith in afterlife. And that is something that we need to start thinking about, you know, afterlife. Like, where are you going in your afterlife? Because this is the lifetime where we decide where we will go from here, right? So making sure that you are straight, making sure that you are pure, you are clean, you know, that you can present yourself in front of God, you know, when the time comes, right? Making sure that, you know, if you need to repent, that you do that work, that you start doing that work now, don't wait, okay? Cleansing yourself from your sin, you know, and really choosing the righteous path, you know, that the earlier you do that, the better, because there's no coming back from hell. Let me tell you that. I highly recommend you guys to watch NDEs, near-death experiences, just to get a better picture of what is it that people experience in their NDEs, right? And there are people that experience both downstairs and upstairs, right? And everything in between. So yeah, take a look into that so that you have a better picture of not only of this reality, but also alternative realities that we one day will enter as well. So when it comes to staying rooted and grounded, just really applying critical thinking of everything that you hear and see right now, and getting your own confirmations, okay? And sometimes that will take time, because God sometimes will take time, you know. We need to be patient with God, because you will receive your answers, okay? You will receive everything that you are looking for, but it may take longer than you think, you know. So just having patience and asking until you receive your answers. Taking charge with authority. Yeah, definitely taking charge with authority, you know, really standing in your righteousness, standing in your power, you know, standing in your godliness, and not budging, you know, because we can't work for the both camps. Like, it's time to choose, you know, the camp, and it's happening in front of our eyes right now. People are choosing their camps, and it is just so clear, you know, right now. Like, we can see it clearly. We pay attention, you know, how people are definitely choosing their camps. And, you know, we shouldn't be hanging out with people that are like, you shouldn't be hanging out with people if you're unequally yoked, you know. You shouldn't be hanging out with sinners. Shouldn't be hanging out with people, if you're trying to break addictions, shouldn't be hanging out with people who are addicted to things that you're trying to get rid of, right? Also something about like personal relationships, like love relationships. Test every spirit, okay, behind every person, okay? To give them more time, okay? Don't fall for the potential, don't fall for the facade, because there is a very, very heavy trickster, like a Decepticon spirit in the community right now, trying to deceive God's children, okay? So not everything that glitters is gold. Not everything is the way it looks, especially if you see something online, or especially if you're like into online dating and stuff like that. I think what's been working for me personally is when I date, I have a 3-month rule, you know. So I want to get to know a person before, you know, I get intimate with people. Like, and for a lot of people, it's shocking. Like, they're not used to it. They've never even heard of such a thing. Like, and that's how you will naturally weed out a lot of people that are there for just for certain things, right? And yeah, it definitely, I mean, it can be a 6-month rule, a year, it can be until you get married rule, up to you. But I've noticed that as soon as I mentioned that I have a 3-month rule, you know, there a lot of times will not be a second date. So yeah, highly recommend this rule, just to give you a little bit of a better picture of what is what and who is who, right? Yeah, look, Heart Guardian, and this is also Mother Mary card, okay? Love and let yourself be loved. First of all, becoming love instead of seeking love outside of yourself. Becoming love, embodying the energy of love, and understanding that you are love and you are here to attract. You, especially as a feminine, you are here to attract, okay? You are not here to chase. You never chase, okay, anybody. So vibrating on a frequency of love, really embodying love and understanding that you are that mother love. You literally are that, and you are like this beautiful red rose, you know, that will attract the right type of people too, and will attract a lot of Decepticons as well. So taking your time, and I just heard old school, so really applying old school skills and methods when it comes to romantic relationships and dating life. And you know, starting from just asking people questions, you know, like what are your beliefs? You know, some people will fake it too. I've personally met a lot of people like that will like put a Bible next to their bed and eventually end up being like the worst fuck boys ever, right? But like they be faking it, you know, because they know what like women like, or what women like. If they know what you're into, they will try to fake certain things, right? So really seeing through that illusion. And like, look, there's a player card right here. That is so funny. Here, a player, right? Really testing every spirit behind every person, you know. I just also heard something about that you will receive your blessings. This is very specific message. It's not for everybody, but for somebody, you will receive your blessings like later on in life. This is for somebody, or if for somebody even like in their, like you will receive everything that you have worked for or put in eventually, what I'm hearing. And to some people it may even become not in this lifetime, okay? It may come in the next lifetime. So this is very specific message to somebody, right? So just understanding, having the understanding that we are an eternal, you are an eternal soul, right? You are a soul in a human body, and your human body, your flesh, will return to earth, right? And your soul will return to God, right? So God sees all, okay, and everything is happening just as it's supposed to, and there's literally no rush with anything. I'm getting that some of you guys may be like in this panic mode that, you know, your clock is ticking, that maybe you don't have certain things that you wanted out of life yet, or they haven't manifested yet. Just know that your work does not go to waste, okay? Your work matters. Everything that you do, the way you are, the way you love, the way you show up does matter, and you will receive everything that you deserve at some point of your existence, okay? I know it's sometimes hard to understand from the human perspective, but just know that this is true, 333, that eventually you will receive everything that you deserve, okay? In this form or in a different form, okay? Again, this message is not for everybody. I'm also getting that this message may be to somebody who's kind of later on in their life, and you may be thinking that, you know, what's the purpose of this life when, you know, you what I just heard, that there's always love available to you, okay? If you pay attention, there's always love available to you, okay? And love can come in so many different forms. It may not always be a physical love, may not always be a romantic love, right? But it's still the energy of love, okay? And if you pay attention to that, then the more you pay attention to it, the more you will start noticing it, okay? But the most important thing is to become it, embody it, right? Alchemizing it. Like for some of you guys, that is the most important lesson in this lifetime, to really learn how to embody love, how to become love instead of looking for it outside of yourself, okay? Yeah, taking care of your needs, even if you have to do this by yourself, really enjoying life, really enjoying this playing, because we are here for such a short period of time, and it's like this beautiful playground. Like the choice is yours. You can change your life every minute, every second, every day, like completely, just by changing your location or changing your mindset or changing your environment or changing your perception, right? You can choose a different timeline. You can choose a completely different life. You can choose a different partner, you know, and really not like holding too tightly into dysfunctional people and things and situations will open up so many new opportunities, exciting opportunities for you. Really like having the courage to try out new things. Something to do also with career choices, trying out different career choices, like trying out different careers or different hobbies. And how does it go? The saying that basically the one who succeed failed more times. Like, you know, it takes like a lot of failures to succeed. So don't be afraid to fail, right? Don't be afraid to try. Yeah, being devoted and committed, and just knowing that it's like a big theme coming out right now. Like what we do in this lifetime will matter in the afterlife, okay? Not only in this lifetime, it will matter later on in your lifetime as well, but also in like the next lifetime. Okay, so it is very, very important to do as much as you can in this lifetime, because that work will not go to vain. You know, you will be recognized for everything that you do here on earth, in this lifetime, in this body, okay, in this reality. And it will pay off eventually, okay? So never think that if you're not succeeding in something, or if you are not finding the love of your life, that will never happen for you. It will definitely happen for you, okay? But we just don't know the timeline for that. But just know that it is in cards for you. That's just how universe works. That's how energy works. That is how God works, okay? God will never punish good deeds. Like, God will never punish good people, okay? Good people will always get their rewards, okay? And I think what we've been seeing a lot, especially here in California lately, you know, it is very devastating to see people lose their homes, you know, and but then also like another, and especially when some of these people are, you know, they're just middle class, you know, they're not extremely wealthy or anything like that. Maybe they inherited their homes, you know, but also, you know, understanding that we don't build our castles, you don't, as God's child, you don't build your castles here on earth, but you build your castles in the sky. You build your castles in heaven, right? By doing the right thing, by taking good care of your soul, expanding your consciousness, expanding your understanding. And the more you go through, the better, because that will determine your position in the next lifetime. And taking notes of intuitive messages, even when you feel like it doesn't logically make sense, really like leaning towards the feeling that you're getting from those messages. Like, what are those messages, dreams or visions, feelings are telling you, and writing things down. So, for example, having a journal by your bed and writing down your dreams first thing when you wake up, and intuitively interpreting those dreams, right? Because only you know. You are like a universe within the universe, very complex, and only you know what is right for you. Only you can understand yourself the best, right? Nobody else can really understand you better than you. And really, I've been noticing this lately too, like, whereas before I had to question my intuition, my intuitive messages, right now the veil is so thin that it's almost like an instant manifestation. And it's also like there's no room anymore for like misinterpretation. Like, it is what it is. Like, the first feeling, the first thought that you're getting about something or somebody, the first impression is usually right, okay? And of course it's good to get your own confirmations and take a little time, you know, to really examine that thing better. But I've noticed that right now the veil is so thin that it's pretty much like what you see is what you get type of thing. Yeah, making plans and staying focused. Yeah, really shielding yourself from the distractions, shielding yourself from non-believers, shielding yourself from negative forces, you know, really protecting yourself. For a lot of people, this will require solitude. If you're trying to excel in something, you know, you will need time, you will need focus, you will need discipline. And self-discipline is the highest form of self-respect, really. Unleashing the wild within. The first message what I'm getting from this card is free movement, or like singing or speaking out loud. Like she's howling here to the moon, right? And we just had a very emotional full moon in Cancer, that you may have been feeling. Like I was like all over the place. I was like, I don't even know what I'm feeling anymore, and I just decided to sleep it through. And this morning I woke up and was like, okay, I guess we're good now. Like I guess the energy has settled, and you know, I feel like myself again, and I can start doing readings again. And it feels like the energy is very grounded right now, and it's very potent energy to just execute, you know, to focus, to study, to excel, you know. But then also just free movement, like dancing, moving around, stretching, without any type of limitations, you know. If you want to take classes, you know. I like to do it by myself without anybody watching or seeing me do it, because it looks kind of funny when I just like move around like a wild horse. But it is just so helpful and healthy for us to just have that, like, unleash that wild creature within. Like, I just let your body move you, right, instead of moving your body. Yeah, I'm saying that you will be moving in a new direction. I've been getting a very, very heavy message that you know, I shouldn't be taking old things from the past years with me into the new era. It almost feels like a whole new era. Like, it's a big year. 2025 is a big number, right? So whatever already fell away last year, especially by the end of last year, let it be there. Like, leave it there. Don't drag it along into this new beautiful season with you. Okay. Watch out for monitoring spirits, okay? What I'm getting, I am constantly monitored. I am just like, I don't even have personal life no more. I've noticed that it started a few years back for me, especially when I started going online and really, you know, delivering these messages. I've noticed there's a lot of monitoring spirits around me, and it's just really nothing I can do about it unless I move to somewhere in the mountains, you know, live there by myself. But pay attention to people who are like very nosy, or who are there to like spy on you, people who are just want to know everything about you, and like especially like everything about your goals, your personal life, you know, these, so to say, friends who are actually Decepticons. You don't need to tell everything to everybody. Like, they don't need to know everything about you, okay? So just keeping it to yourself, you know, doing your thing in private, not announcing anything to anybody, letting your results and your work speak for yourself. is going to propel you forward much faster. Yeah, really unlocking the magic within, where I'm getting that some of you guys have like you are very well connected. If you see her crown chakra, you're very well connected to the source, right? You get your messages straight from the source, and you have like a really beautiful, strong spirit team with you, like protectors around you, okay? And you may have this very beautiful golden aura around you that will attract all sort of creatures in your field, okay? So always test the spirit behind the person, because sometimes these people would want to damage you even physically, okay? Especially when it comes to like physical relationships, okay? So right now I would highly recommend staying celibate and focusing on your talents, your gifts, and your goals, instead of focusing on a dating life, okay? At least for the next like 6 to 12 months. There is some sort of like very important gift or a talent that you will be unlocking this year, that is written in your spiritual DNA, and this may be something that's been passed to you from the generations before you, like your mom or your grandmother or somebody in your family may have this gift, okay? For a lot of people, I'm seeing it's a gift of oracle, so it's a gift of clairvoyance, and for others I'm seeing you may be very connected to herbs, okay? So you may know how to heal your body with different herbs, and you understand that food is medicine. That's another mantra that I would like you to write down and put it on your wall, that food is medicine. So whatever you're putting in your body, ask yourself, is this a medicine for your body or not? Because if it's not, why are you putting into your body, right? There is some sort of ancient wisdom in you. I keep hearing bloodline. It is in your bloodline. It's passed from generation to generation, and you will also pass it to your kids or your grandkids. I'm also getting Reiki healing, okay, for somebody, or just working with your hands and healing with your hands. What is important for you to remember is to cleanse yourself every day, daily. Cleansing is actually more important than protecting your aura. It's more important to cleanse your aura, okay, by the end of the day. So what I like to do, I like to take a shower in the morning with an intention of just protecting my aura, right? And just setting up the tone for the day, that I am well, I'm protected, and I am safe, I am well, I am protected, right? I am taken care of. And I love to wear crystals. I have a lot of different crystals. So just setting when you cleanse your crystals, setting the intention for your crystals, activating your crystals when you cleanse them under running water or in the sun, setting those intentions, you know, the intention is more important than the item, but the item also holds the frequency, okay? And crystals, like, they don't really change their frequency because it's so dense, right? Like, look at this crystal, it is kind of just the same. That's why whereas our body is always vibrating and changing, the crystal is pretty much always the same. So it's kind of like hard to pollute the crystal. That's why crystals are such a good protectors, because they hold that frequency, they hold that intention, they hold that activation, right? And they will block a lot of unwanted energies out of your field. So if you are not yet wearing crystals, I highly recommend that you get some powerful crystals for yourself and wear them on both of your hands and your neck, okay? And some of the crystals that are very high vibrational crystals, or like good protectors, are clear quartz, amethyst, rose gold, and citrine, okay? But you can look up what is most suitable for you. I'm seeing that you have a lot of wisdom. You have like ancient wisdom in you, and that's why you may feel that it's hard for you to connect with people, because you came here as like an oracle, you came here as a seer, you came here to ground the energy and ground the information. And even if you're not saying much, you're saying everything with your eyes, okay? What I'm getting. Also something to do with the way you dress, like patterns or colors. It's like it all matters, okay? Like all the symbols, they hold certain vibration to them, they hold certain intention to them, and you may come from some sort of like ancient origin or lineage, and just following your intuition when it comes to what you wear, even to like perfumes or natural oils, the way you smell, like wherever you go, you not only elevate the frequency but also activate people around you, okay? Something about not letting people too close to your body. I don't know who this is for, but it's important for you, instead of like going around hugging everybody, that you're, you know, greeting people. If you can, like, don't shake hands with everybody, okay? Like give them a fist or something. I don't know who this is for, but you need to protect your body more, okay? Especially when it comes to your womb and whatever is entering your body, like kissing and in exchanging liquids in any form, like it's not good for you right now. Like you need to protect yourself, and because you're going through like a very massive activation process right now. You are embodying these light codes, like you're embodying divine information, like new codes, right? New information, and you need to let it like settle, you know? You need to like let it integrate, okay? There's something that will try to disturb this process for you, okay? Because they don't want you to receive this information, these sacred codes. Yeah, look, embrace the energy of peace. So I would recommend that you stay in solitude for like a month or two to really integrate these codes, and also sleep a lot and drink a lot of water, living foods like juices, and yeah, crystalline body, what I'm hearing. So crystallizing your body. So fasting, drinking a lot of water, being by the water in any form, sleeping a lot. You need to sleep a lot because you will be receiving a lot of these codes in your sleep, and then also by spending time in nature by yourself, okay? Yeah, you're receiving some sort of like ancient gifts, or like you are integrating some ancient gifts here. You're basically being initiated into a high priestess position, where you are going from the student to a teacher, and you will need some time. Specifically, I just heard 2 months. You will need 2-month time to integrate those lessons and all that sacred information that is coming to you right now, okay? And then also you may have like a cat or like a pet, that's been with you in like your past life or past lives. Like this pet is literally like part of you some way, somehow. And this pet is not only here to protect you, but you are here to protect this pet too. So it goes both ways, and you are literally like soulmates or something like that, or you are like on this mission together. So same thing goes for this pet. You need to protect this pet, okay? So don't let like anybody too close to your pet right now, okay? And specifically I'm getting that you need to sleep with your pet, okay? Because this pet is literally going through the similar type of activation that what you are going through. So you may notice that your pet may be like extra loving to you right now, or they may want to like lay on your chest, or they may just want to sleep more or eat more or drink more. So you need to do whatever your pet is doing. I know it sounds kind of funny, but yeah. And also something about embodying like certain traits of your pet, okay? So let's say if you have hard time of relaxing, you need to like really pay attention, or hard time feeling happiness, or hard time sleeping, or whatever it is. You need to learn how to embody same quality. Like you need to learn from your pet, okay? Getting that this pet of yours is very, very, very wise, okay? It can feel and see things. It may not be able to speak, but it can definitely communicate with you and to you. And nobody really understands your pet like you do. Let's see what else. Yeah, also standing your ground. It's okay to say no to people right now. You don't need to participate in everything, and you don't need to reply to everybody. It's important to take care of yourself right now, and you don't need to be available right now, okay? This is your time. To withdraw, okay, and integrate these new skills, and just take a lot of like resting a lot. There will be a lot of interference because they don't want you to integrate these gifts. Yeah, you are integrating some sort of wisdom here, okay? Some sort of ancient wisdom. Like you're very well connected to the planets, the stars, the universe, the outer space, the eternity, okay? The source, the animal spirit. So you are growing, you know, a lot right now. So you're like going from the youngster to like the elder, you know, going from the adult to like an elder, like to the wise one. And this will like accelerate a lot of things for you, such as like career changes for a lot of you guys, and changes in relationships, okay? So don't be surprised when it starts feeling like you are no longer resonating with your old life, or your old friends, or your old lovers, or your old jobs, or even your old items like your old cars or apartments or whatever it is. Grow within your current situation, like go with the flow, okay? You don't need to do anything impulsive, but just have some sort of like timeline for things, you know? Just know that change is good in this situation, okay? Okay, let's pull out one last card for you. Let's see. Wow, this card is coming out second time. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Let's read this card. Wow, I just opened the book and it's like literally here. That's so funny. Thank you, Spirit. Take action, do what you know you need to do is the message of this card. Mother always knows the best. Yeah, this is what I'm getting to. Like, you are becoming that mother, you know. Like, let's say if you have like mother wounds, you are like becoming your own mother, or you are just like becoming mother in your community right now. Yeah, you're becoming this maternal figure, the wise one, who is extremely intuitive and insightful. Medicine mother has gone through many upside downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world, it's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something greater. Exactly. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have a lot of low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next steps forward. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. Okay, so what is this pattern that you need to release? Somebody needs to go and check themselves. Like, you need to go and do like the blood work or something like that. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. Yeah, you're ready to take those steps towards your next version of yourself, right? You already know the answers. You already know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, or somebody may be holding you back, but now you are being guided to take action. And you will notice that once you let go of that relationship that's been holding you back, things will start just accelerating much faster. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step at a time. When you do, the next step will be presented to you. Beautiful. Okay, guys, this is all I have for you for this beautiful reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, let me know. Thank you for being here. I love you so much, and God loves you so much more. Good luck to everybody. Bye.